Hey guys, Tomboy601, and today we're taking a look at the Belfast 43 because, well, she got a buff recently. We haven't really talked about it. We talked about it in the original update day, but I want to do a full game to cover up what exactly we got buffed, talk about whether it's worth it, and do all that. Anyways, our commander today is the good old Reginald Tyrwhitt. He is a destroyer commander, but he does have a unique skill called Smogathon, which gives us a lower duration but quicker recharging smoke. And we get 7 smoke charges with this, and it makes it so you can stay in smoke the entire time, which is kind of what you need to do in Belfast 43, because when Belfast 43 is spotted, she gets hurt relatively quickly. So you want to stay protected. Now, as far as what the buffs are that got put out, three things got changed. One, main battery reload time got decreased from 9.5 to 8.5 seconds. Fire setting chance boosted from 9% to 11%, and the smoke generator consumable duration increased from 15 to 20 seconds. Though we don't really get to see much of the boost on that duration time on that smoke because of our tier 1 build. Anyways, we're over here on A, we had the Bismarck kind of pushing sideways, pushing out towards what will be the center of A, and we're just going to try to get in a couple of cheeky hits on him. We do need to be cautious of the enemy Cleveland. Of course, he has radar as we sail into it, but our kind of plan is use this island as cover from said radar and start trying to deal damage either into B or into A as they start to kind of push into us. Cleveland burnt his radar on trying to get our destroyer out, so now we kind of have free reign to kind of get in here and try to get the cap. Enemy centers, they definitely have a destroyer in there, but they also have a Zeton pushing in, as well as one other battleship out there, it looks like to be in North Carolina. But before we can deal with that, we have the jolly old Bismarck over here, deciding that pushing in is his best play, and good on him. Our two inspirations for Tyrwhitt are Azur Lane Belfast and Makawa. Azur Lane Belfast reduces the detectability of our guns when firing in smoke, and it's perfect for scenarios like this, where we want to stay to be able to fire at an enemy ship without really needing to worry about it. Enemy torpedoes coming in right there, but this is exactly what we want. We go ahead, let out our 3 torpedoes off on the side, and then start hitting him with HE. We can see there has been a boosted amount of HE damage, but I wouldn't really say, or HE chance to set fire. We've gotten an okay amount of fires, but I wouldn't say Belfast, at least with this build, is a huge fire starter, and you kind of want it to be. And that's still one of the letdowns with this ship, I think. The buffs definitely needed. Definitely, if you've had this ship, sitting in your port after you got it from the campaign, and you wanted to give it a go, I say definitely give it a go. It's definitely a better ship than it was before this update, but I will say it is still not a world beater of a ship, and it's still one that will probably just be a port queen for me. I don't see myself taking out. Anyways, North Carolina absolutely got slapped there, so what we're going to do is try to finish it off, try to knock those guns off the map, make it so that his damage can't be done anymore to the rest of our team. That's exactly what we're kind of trying to focus on. We can all see our fellow battleship, or our side's battleship, doing a good job actually pushing in. We get the second fire on the North Carolina. He doesn't put it out, so for me, I'm saying, okay, I think he is okay. He's a knockout. We don't need to worry about him anymore. Let's transition targets. Zeton pops up, and then Azur Lane Yukikaze pops up, and these are the targets you really want. Destroyers are the bread and butter, what the Belfast is best at going after, and when you can hit them with shells, it just absolutely slaps them. That wasn't that great, but trust me when I say the shells, they do some good damage against the destroyers. You can see he's about to kind of disengage. We're going to try to help out finishing off with the Zeton, but he's going to do a fairly good job of kind of dancing and making it a little hard to hit him. Good on him for trying to maneuver such a large vessel, because it doesn't really take off that quickly, the Zeton. But we end up losing our smoke here. We're like, okay, what do we want to do? We're out in the smoke. We're out. Zeton goes down. We're like, okay, take stock of the situation. What do we want to do? We know we have 2 destroyers and a Cleveland out there, and our battleship is low on health. So let's try to push in. He probably has will to rebuild, and I think that's why he was requesting support there. We're like, okay, he's doing a fantastic job. We would not have been able to keep the position that we were without him kind of holding where he was. And that's one of the problems with Belfast is it isn't a great carry ship, just because it relies on your teammates. It relies on you being able to be backlined enough not to get pushed. Because while you do have the torpedoes, you are also incredibly squishy, and you usually don't stand too good of a chance up against a lot of like 1v1 fights with anything like a battleship or even a fellow cruiser. Anyways, we're pushing in. We're definitely within the will to rebuild range of the Amagi right here. We get spotted, which tells us our friend the Yukaze is probably off to our left. Torpedoes coming in from the Kid. We're gonna go ahead and try to turn in, try to get the kid going. Yukaze pops up over there. His incredibly long torpedo detectability range torps pop up. We turn in to try to dodge what we can. We do take one massive hit from them, and we go ahead and dump our torps towards the Cleveland. Just try to make it so that he can take one of those and then flip over, get the HE off, and then flip over to AP to try to get a good citadel if the Amagi can't knock him out by the time we reload. He ends up getting that reload off. Beautiful. We're in the center now. We've taken our cap finally. It's taken the whole game to do it, and we are alone now on this side with 2 destroyers. Beautiful. It's exactly where you would want to be in a Belfast. But like I was saying earlier, I don't know if these buffs made this ship too much better, but they did definitely make it better. And I do think, go out, give it a go, see if you enjoy Belfast 43. I wasn't having too much luck in her. Like I said, it's a ship that really does depend on your teammates, and if your teammates aren't there, it's one of those where you're like, you can really hard on the struggle bus. Anyways, Yukaze drops into smoke. We're like, well, we know we have a radar just waiting for him. We'll send a salvo his way. We get spotted by the Kid. We're going to try to start engaging the Kid. Unfortunately, that first salvo didn't quite hit Yukaze, so we're going to try throw some more shells towards Yukaze. Kid dumps his torps towards us again. We knock out Yukaze right there, and now it's just us coming down to this Kid, and you can see just how much damage the Kid has done to us. Mind you, we were broadside. He's firing AP just like he should. We're taking a good chunk of damage, but at this point, well, I think we will all but finish him off. He's the last ship. Down he goes. And guys, that's the Belfast 43 with its recent buff. If you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. See ya.